And once again, just like that, guys, it is Friday. All right, so I hope you guys have a great weekend. Today is Friday, May 22nd, and you have a long weekend. So on Monday, it's called Memorial Day, so it's a holiday. So I won't see you guys again until Tuesday, and I'm looking forward to it, all right? Sorry about my dog. Make sure you have your paper and pencil also. Get ready for the warm-up. All right, and here is your warm-up. What fraction of the shape is purple? What fraction of the shape is purple? I'm going to give you about a minute to solve this problem. All right, so guys, remember when we think about a fraction, we have something called a numerator and a denominator, all right? The numerator goes on top, and it's the part of the fraction, part of the whole that we're talking about. The denominator, remember, goes on the bottom, and that is the total pieces in my whole, the total pieces of my shape or object that I'm talking about. So if I look back at my shape or object, how many total pieces are in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 total pieces, all right? If the numerator is the number of pieces we're talking about, well, which part of the pieces are we talking about? The part that is purple. So looking at this shape, how many parts are purple? Just 1, right? So then I have the fraction of 1/6. All right, I need to see if that's an answer choice over here on my screen. Do I see it? I do. The answer is C, boys and girls. 1/6 of this shape is purple. Thinking about today's learning, guys, I can use my understanding of place value to determine the value of a number. So looking at these shapes, what number is represented below? And I hope you remember these shapes, these tools from 2nd grade. There are base 10 blocks, and they help us count. They help us think about our place value. So what number do these blocks represent? I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to draw it, and then 30 seconds to count up. All right, go ahead and do that. So you have a minute total. All right, wrapping up our time, coming to your answer shortly. I hope you noticed that I did not give you a long time to draw. I hope you also noticed that Miss Flint did not also tell you to pause the video because I didn't want you to spend a ton of time on that. The way you should be drawing these when you're drawing this wrong marker, should have hopefully learned in 2nd grade is that this is not art class. You don't have to be precise. This block is the same as this block. All right, even though it has all the little dots, we can represent this the same way. I will know that this means the same as this, which that blue block stands for 100. So when I see the square, guys, I know that's 100, and I can write that in there too. I also know that I don't have to draw each little block on these. I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks. So I'm gonna draw that. 1, 2, 3, 4 sticks. And each of these sticks, if you count the dots on there, are 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on each of those. So instead of me drawing that out and taking so much time, I'm just going to write 10 over top each of these because that's what it represents. And then on the side, I have 3 dots, 3 ones. So 1, 1, 1. My question was, what does this number represent? Well, my 100 represents 100. I have 4 10s, so that represents 40. And I have 3 ones, so that represents 3. What total number do I have? Oh, sorry, right here. 143. How did I create 143? I did that by using 100. I did that by using 4 10s. And I did that by using 3 ones. Okay. Now I want to ask you, what number is shown here? And by here, I mean there. Pause me right now. Go ahead and pause this video and figure out what number is shown right there. All right. Coming back to me. Hopefully you paused it and you figured it out. If not, go backwards and do it because we're going to count. I have 1, 2, oops, that's no bueno. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 sticks. And those sticks all have how many in each? 10. I hope you remember that. Perfect. I have 14 sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. All right. And each of these sticks has 10. So I'm going to go ahead and write 10 so I know the value of each of them. Each stick is worth 10. Well, if I count by 10s, I can figure out how much I have. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130, 140. But that's not all I have. You can't forget those 3 ones. So 1, 2, 3, and those each were 1. And 3 ones are 3. Guys, what number do I have? 140. Sorry, it's hard to write and do everything with just my one hand and one hand holding the camera. Anyways, 143. Again, just like I did up there, even though that number looked different. How did I create this number this time? I did it with 14 10s and 3 1s. I created the exact same number, but I used different things. And that's okay. You can create numbers differently. I could have also done, I knew I had 14 10s, 14 sticks with 10 in each. 14 times 1, well, I know 14. 1 times anything is that's number itself. So 1 times 14 must be 14. And then I just add my 0. All right. There's plenty of ways we can do it. I want you to look at this number. What number is shown below? So now we're looking at that one. All right. Pause my video right now so that you can figure it out. All right, I hope you're drawing one square, just like that. I hope you are drawing 3 sticks, just like that. And then I hope you're drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ones. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ones. And then we're going to count it up. 100, 10, 10, 10. All of these represent 1. We're going to write, sorry, we're not counting them up yet. We're writing the values there. So there's our values. So what do I have in my 100s place? I have 100. Well, I have 3 10s, and that makes 30. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 ones. 13 in my ones place, so that's 13. Well, 100 plus 30 plus 13 equals 100 plus 30 plus 10 is 100. 40 plus 3 is 143. Guys, all of these different ways were 143. They just looked different. How did I make this one? I made it with 100. It still made 143. It's still the exact same. I made it though with 3 10s, and I made it with 13 ones. All right. So you still can make all of these the exact same number, just they look a little bit different. All right, so you just have to take it step by step. Looking at this, 10 ones equals how many 10s? If I have 10 ones, wrong marker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the same as 110. 10 ones equals 110. Here, what if I had 60 ones? What if I had 60 ones? How many 10s would that equal? How many 10s would that equal? So this is 10. What if I put another set of 10? That would be 20. What if I put another set of 10? That would be 30. What if I put another set of 10? That would be 40. Another set of 10, that would be 50. Another set of 10, that would be 60. How many 10s did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10s. Guys, I could put 61s on paper and still get the same thing as if I put 6 10s on my paper. It's just which one's going to save me a little bit more time. All right, now we're looking at this and it says 70 10s, 70 10s, not 71s. 70 10s equals how many hundreds? All right, well, 70 10s. Am I going to draw? That's 10 10. Sorry, that's 6 10s. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, here's 10 10s. I need 70 10s though, but 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10 10s equals 100. If I need 70 10s, what if I did 20 10s? So I just put another set of 10. Here was 10. That was 100. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. All right. 10 tens equaled, sorry, I want to write it like this, equals 100. 20 tens equals 200. If I had 30 tens, what do you think that would be? $300. If I had 40 tens, that would be $400. So what do you think 70 tens would be? How many hundreds would I have? 7 hundreds. How many hundreds equal 400 ones? Hopefully you understand that 400 ones is the same as 4 hundreds. 308 tens is the same as how many tens? All right, let's try it, guys. 300s and 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many tens are in 100? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So all of these tens are in this 100. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tens are in there. That means if this is the same as that, 10 tens are in here, 10 tens are in here. So how many tens are in 308 tens? 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38 tens are the same as 308 tens. All right, give me just a second to wipe off my board. Guys, this problem will be similar to what you have on your practice today. Which of the following has a value of 3,840? This will also be something very similar to what you will do in 4th grade. I've spoken to the 4th grade teachers, and what they expect is for you to write out what you know. 3,884 tens is A. So A is 38 hundredths. It's 38 times 100. 38 times 100, 38 times 1 is 38. And then you add your 2 zeros. You just attach them on. So that's 3,800. And 84 tens. 84 tens, which is 84 times 10. So that's 84 times 1 is 84. And then you just, attach your zeros. So 840. So is 3,800 plus and 840 the same as 3,840? Let's see. 3,800 plus 840. Are these the same? 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 4. 8 plus 8 is 16. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4,640 is what A is. Is that what I asked you to get? It is not. B, 20 hundreds and 13 tens. 20 hundreds and 13 tens. So 20 hundreds. So that's 20 hundreds. 20 times 100. So 20 times 1 is 20. And I attach my zeros. And 13 tens. So 13 times 1 is 13, and then I attach my 0. So 2,000 plus 130, let's do it. 2,000 plus 130. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 3 is 3. 0 hundreds plus 100 is 100. 2,000 plus nothing is 2,130. Is that what I asked you to find? 3,840? 2,130? No. B is out. I need to make more room on my board. Hold on. C says 30 hundreds and 40 tens. All right, C says 30 100s and 40 tens. So 30 times 1 is 30, and then you attach your zeros. 40 times 1 is 40, and then you attach your 0. So 3,000 plus 400 is 3,400, guys. So that is not what I asked for. I asked for 3,840. So now I have to try D, 3,800s and 4 tens. D, 3,800s plus 4 tens. Sorry, you don't need the S there. That's what I said. 38 times 1 is 38, and I attach my zeros. 4 times 1 is 4, and I attach my 0. 3,800 plus 40, 3,840. Is that what I was looking for? Yes. So the only answer choice that gave it to me was D. All right, guys, so make sure that you work through your answer choices. You can do all of this, even though it looks scary and intimidating. You know how to multiply by tens, by 100s. We did all of that stuff in class, all right? And this was our little bit of a review. We're not done, don't worry. We still have more to practice. So I will erase my board and come right back. You are also on your practice today going to be asked to show a number in different ways. All right, we're going to practice right now showing 458 4 different ways. So I know that I can show 458 by showing you 4 hundreds, 5 tens, and 8 ones. And just to make it easy on Miss Flint for grading purposes, when you send this to me, I would like you to write at least 4H, 5T, representing the tens, and 8 ones, just so I know what you drew. All right? How else could I break up 458? Let's do tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now let's do 200, 300, 400, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, y'all can see all that. So how many hundreds did I use? 1, 2, 3 hundreds. How many tens did I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tens, 8 ones. 300s, 15 tens, and 8 ones. I still created the same number, 458. All right, I need two more ways though. I've only shown you 2 ways. And my directions, I'm struggling to talk, said to show me 4 different ways. So I'm gonna have to erase my board. You will of course have this all on your paper. All right, so if I were to show 458 another way, remembering I've already done 400s, 5 tens, and 8 ones. I've already done 300s, 15 tens, and 8 ones. No, it's not 80. Just make sure we know it's 8 ones. All right, so what will be my other way? What if I just did, and I'm not going to draw this out, 458 ones. I could just draw out dot, 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 dot all over my paper, 458 ones. I'm not going to do that. I don't expect you to do that. All right, just knowing that you know using ones the entire time is a way you can do that. I love it. All right, that's totally fine. What if I still did 400s? Oh, my square is struggling. And then I just did, instead of using any tens, I did 58 ones. Will I still have 458? I will. So 400s, 58 ones. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 ways to create 458. You're going to have a different number you have to create on your practice today. And I can't remember if you have to show me 3 or 4 ways, but remember there's multiple ways to come to the same number, just like we did up here. Sorry. Just like we came to a different way to show 3,840 here. All right, there are multiple ways you can do it. Here's a problem that is a little bit easier than what you are going to see in 4th grade, but similar. All right, this is a little bit easier though. So I want you to compare the 2 numbers below. Which of the following is true about the 2 numbers? So I'm gonna look at I'm gonna just make a chart. Because when we talk about comparing, we think about what we did yesterday, 2 days ago, on Wednesday. No, on Thursday. Sorry, so confused, guys. Anyways, ones, tens, hundreds, and then 1,000s, just because there's only 4 digits in each of these numbers. So the 3rd grade has 2,738, and the 4th grade has 3,287. 4th. All right, so there's what I'm looking at. It's wanting me to compare the 2 numbers. Maybe it's asking me which number is bigger. I'm not sure. Let's look at my answer choices though. A says the 2 in the 3rd grade number is less than the value of the 2 in the 4th grade number. So that says 2 in the 3rd grade number is less than the value of the 2 in the 4th grade number. So A, the value of the 2 in the 3rd grade number is 2 1,000, so it's 2,000. The value of the 2 in the 4th grade number is 2 in the hundreds, so it's 200. And it says the 2 in the 3rd grade value is less than the 2 in the 4th grade value. Is 2,000 less than 200? No. Let's look at B. B says the 7 in the 3rd grade number is greater than the 7 in the 4th grade number. All right, so the 7, the value of the 7 in the 3rd grade number is 7 in the hundreds place, so it's 700. And the value of the 7 in the 4th grade number is 7. So it says the 7 in the 3rd grade number is greater than the 7 in the 4th grade number. Is 700 greater than 7? Yes, it is. So I think that's it. Let's look at C. The 3 in the 3rd grade number is greater than the 3 in the 4th grade number. The 3 in the 3rd grade numbers, 3 tens, which is 30, is greater than the 3 in the 4th grade number, which is 3 1,000s, which is 3,000. So is 30 greater than 3,000? It is not. The correct answer is B. You will have a problem like this on your practice today. Do it just like I did. Draw out your numbers, label them, look at the value of each one, and look at the answer choice. You have got this. Again, it's going to get a little bit harder in 4th grade, so I just wanted to expose you to some types of problems like this today. I think this is our last problem for today, and it is. And you again have another problem just like this on your practice today. So make sure you pay attention because we're not going to do that challenge unless you want to, and maybe I'll just leave it up for you to try. But which student correctly showed the number 472? Which student or students? So that S in there means it could be more than one. So we have to work through every one. So Charlotte's first. Then we have Wendy. Then we have Marty. And then we have Ben. All right, so Charlotte said 4 hundreds. So I'm doing 4 times 100, 4 hundreds. 7 tens, so 7 times 10. And 2 ones, so 2 times 1. 4 times 1 is 4, and then I attach my zeros. 400. 7 times 1 is 7, and then I attach my 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 472. Did Charlotte correctly show the number 472? She did. So she is one that's right. Wendy says 4 hundreds, 6 tens, 22 ones. So we're going to try her. 4 hundreds, 6 tens, 22 ones. All right, 4 times 100 equals 400 because 4 times 1 is 4, and then I attach my zeros on the end. 6 times 1 is 6, and then I attach my 0 on the end. 22 times 1 is 22. So now I need to know what 400 plus 60 plus 22 is. So let me line it up. 400 plus 60 plus 22. 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 6 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. 4 plus nothing is 4. 482. Did Wendy correctly show the number 472? Nope, she did not. Marty said 3 hundreds, 17 tens, and 2 ones make 472. So 3 hundreds, 17 tens, and 2 ones. So 3 times 1 is 3. Attach my zeros. 17 times 1 is 17. Attach my 0. 2 times 1 is 2. So 300 plus 170 plus 2. Let's see. 300 plus 170 plus 2. 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 7 is 7. 3 plus 1 is 4. Did Marty correctly show the number 472? Marty did. So far Charlotte and Marty are correct. Now we need to see if Ben is correct. 4 hundreds, 4 tens, and 32 ones. 4 hundreds, 4 tens, and 32 ones. 4 times 1 is 4. Attach my zeros. It's 400. 4 times 1 is 4. Attach my 0 is 40. 32 times 1 is 32. So 400 plus 40 plus 32. 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 4 is 4, plus 3 is 7. 4 plus nothing is 4. Did Ben correctly show 472? Ben did. So which students correctly showed it? Charlotte, Marty, and Ben. The only person who was incorrect was Wendy. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this problem here. If you would like, this is a puzzle. This is a challenge. I would love it if you would try it out, if you wanted to pause the video and see if you can figure out which of these numbers is the correct answer. All right, you have clues. I'm worth more than 30 hundreds. I am less than 7,000 ones. My tens digit is greater than my ones. I am a multiple of 5. who am I? This is not a requirement for you to do, but something that I feel like would be really cool and challenging if you'd like that extra challenge today. All right, before you have that long weekend. Last thing you need to know is your fun fact for the day. Last week, the top hit of this week was Old Town Road for last year. Shouldn't say last week. Last year, the top hit of this week was Old Town Road. It stayed on the chart at number 1 for 6 weeks. You need to know how many weeks it stayed at number 1. So Old Town Road stayed at number 1 for 6 weeks. All right, guys, work really hard today.